Did you expect Google and Amazon and Facebook to become this big, let's say 10, 15 years ago? Because, for example, I remember when I joined the internet, you know, I guess I was 6 or 7. Um, I also had another barrier because the Iranian government had a lot of censorship on the internet, but I was like, okay. First of all, the first search engine I used was Yahoo, and then after a few months, my dad's friend was like, "Why are you using Yahoo? Use Google." But anyway, I was like, Google is the search engine. Then there's Wikipedia, where I can find a lot of cool stuff. Then there's, YouTube was banned, for example. Eventually, it became that Google is not just a search box. It's like, it's your email, it's your writing, it's your presentation, it's your finances, it's your every single aspect of your life is either Google or Apple or Amazon.
Yep. Yep. Or Facebook.
Or, well, I try to limit that. So
Yes,
for now,
you do.
Facebook for me is only WhatsApp, but even that I'm not very happy about. I'm trying to get my friends to transition to Telegram, for example.
Yeah.
But did you expect this at all? Where did it go wrong?
Yeah. Okay. Your premise is that it went wrong. I don't disagree with that premise. So, but a lot of people could say, no, it didn't go wrong. It was perfect. It was amazing. It created these huge companies that.
I also agree with that.
Yeah.
Because I think the fact that it's an ecosystem means that my Google products work perfectly.
Seamlessly,
my Apple
right?
products
My Apple
work
product,
perfectly.
right? I would never buy a non-Apple product right now because of the ease of use of my Apple products, right? So I got here to Barcelona, realized that I had my earphones in all the time, so my Apple AirPods were bothering me because they were just in my ears all the time. So I was looking for a set of over-the-ear headphones. Yes, Apple has a set. They're very expensive. I've heard that they're too heavy, so I didn't buy them. So I bought Beats. Well, Beats is owned by Apple. You would think that they would work so seamlessly with Apple products, and they don't. They don't work as well as my AirPods in terms of like switching from device to device, right? So, like, yes, this ecosystem and the fact that everything is kind of, is coordinated and closed has huge benefits. My business runs on Google Apps. So, we have Google for Business account, and everything runs on Google, and it's seamless. And so there are huge advantages of that, of the Apple ecosystem or the Google ecosystem. Absolutely. But yes, there are also real disadvantages. And for me, I don't have a huge premium on privacy. I have, because I've been working on the internet for so long. I was a super early adopter, way back in the day, early dial-up AOL. I had my AOL account. I've been on the internet since the very beginning, and in dial-up networks before that, and I've lived a fairly public life. Like, I've not tried to keep anything from public view. So as a result, I have never assumed that I have privacy. And so 12 years ago, when I had my son, my husband and I were writing a house blog at the time that, people had started to share outside of our family. First, it was just for the family and friends. And then suddenly some strangers started to read it and comment. And we had our son. We're like, should we not put him on there? Should we not say his name? What should we do? And we're like, look, we're already pretty public. Like, chances are he's going to have a public life, whether he likes it or not. My husband has a really unusual last name where he's like one of 6 people in the world who has that last name. Like, so, and my son has that name. There's no way in the world that he's not going to have a public life. And so we kind of said, fuck it. Like, whatever, we're going to put stuff on the internet. It'll be fine. Like, and we sort of haven't looked back. So I don't have any assumption of privacy. I really don't. And if Google is looking at my stuff, Google can look at my stuff. Fine, whatever, Facebook knows where I am all the time. Whatever. It's kind of, for me, it's the cost of doing business because I work on Facebook. I can't not be on Facebook. So yeah, there's good and bad. I do think they're too big in some ways, and I would like to see much more regulation of them. But as far as breaking them up, I'm not sure that that's really going to happen. And if it happens, I want some of it, but not all of it. I want my products to stay together, and I don't want other products. I can't have it both ways, right? I have to either be for breaking up the monopolies, or I have to be for keeping them together. And I don't know if I really have an opinion one way or the other, but I'm mixed.